Hey, Positive Pathers, it's Keenan here, and I wanted to talk to you about sleep and how important that is. We've talked a little bit about that in the past. This is something that I've neglected a lot in my own life up until just a couple of years ago. I still don't get enough sleep. I've talked about that in previous posts, but it keeps coming up, and people keep talking about it, and people keep wanting to know why sleep is so important, how they can sleep through the night. This topic probably gets more people's attention and more conversation started than anything else in wellness, at least for me in the last 3, 4, 5 months. I never thought of sleep as being something that is, obviously it's important to health and wellness, but it was never anything that was like on my radar as far as being important, like exercise or hydration, right? You guys all know that I'm big on drinking plenty of water. Sleep was something, to be honest, I overlooked in my own life until I didn't have it anymore. I've said this in a previous post live, a little bit more about my journey though. You know, a couple years ago, about 3 years ago now, I was in corporate and I was just having like the hardest time sleeping throughout the night. I was stressed out, stress-induced, anxiety-induced, not insomnia, but never really reaching REM sleep. I would sleep and wake up and stare at the ceiling, be stressed out about the next day's work or whatever was going on in my personal life, and then fall back asleep and then wake up and then my alarm would go off at 5 a.m. and it'd be time for me to go out the door and do my morning run, which was something I used to love doing. And while I still felt great when I got back, an hour later I was exhausted and I hadn't even got to the office yet because I had no sleep and my body was like, wait, we're doing this all over again? I needed help. I needed a fix quick. My doctor, of course, tried to put me on Ambien and actually did put me on Xanax for the anxiety for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, somewhere in there, until I fell asleep. Basically I woke up, which is fine because I got some sleep, except I was in a car and I was driving the car. So falling asleep, while you're driving, I think we all agree is just not a hugely great idea. And almost sailed off a cliff up in the mountains on a freeway that goes out of San Diego heading east when I was going out to visit some clients. It was obviously not a good thing. Almost killed myself, and so I, promptly fired my doctor and dumped those pills down the toilet. And I went back to thinking, well, I'm done. I'm just not going to be able to sleep. This is something I'm going to have to live with. And I, it just wasn't good. So, some time, fast forward, like a whole year or more went by with this happening. And then that's right around the time I got introduced to chemical-free living and having a non-toxic home. The products that we use that in our home with our families, what I was using on myself, what I was allowing my son to use and buying for him at the store. So what this led to was me finally getting a good night's sleep. And how this happened was a friend at the time said, hey, listen, you should try these products and see if it helps you sleep. I thought that they were snake oil and just kind of nonsense. I didn't know anything about it. I was a fitness guy. I was a nutrition guy. I was a water drinking guy. Active lifestyle, check all those boxes. I love that. I'm big on that. You guys know that. That's how I live my life. But it's non-toxic, chemical-free. I didn't know anything about it. I just didn't care. It wasn't on my radar. I thought that was for girls. And any of you guys watching this totally know what I'm talking about. The ladies usually get it quick. I'm sorry, boys. It's the truth when it comes to chemical-free. But so I listened to my friend who is a woman. She's still a woman. She suggested it. I tried it, kind of rolled my eyes a little bit. But what she suggested was putting this, which is a bottle of lavender oil, and this, which is a bottle of essential oil called Stress Away, obviously a proprietary blend that has lavender in it. It also has cedarwood, lime, vanilla, and I think Acacia is in it as well. But these were the two oils that really caught my attention. And the reason they caught my attention was, even though I went to bed rolling my eyes that night, I put them in the little diffuser. If you guys don't know what a diffuser is, it's kind of like a humidifier, but made for essential oils. Put them in there, put it in my room, plugged it in, turned it on, and I maybe sat there and thought, oh, this kind of smells good for about a minute and a half, and then I was out. And I did not wake back up. The next thing I heard was my alarm. I woke up, I was not groggy. I was very energized. I'd gotten a full night's sleep, definitely had hit REM sleep. I bounced out of bed, hit my run, got my kid going for school, went to the office. I mean, I did a full day and it felt like $1 million all day long. Even by dinner time, I was cooking dinner and I'm ready to go. I'm a full-time single parent. You guys, I'm sure a lot of you guys are as well. You guys get it. It's just on, not, just like nonstop. And the weekends come and it's like, now you got play dates or toting your teenager around or however old your kid is. It's just nonstop. So I was just run down. So when I had a day like that and I got a full night's sleep from something as simple as putting a few drops of essential oils, which were new to me, into a little machine that makes the room smell good, I was like, I don't care how it works. And I didn't. I wasn't interested in the science at the beginning at all. I was just like, I'm glad it works. How do I get this? Bought myself a wellness kit from the company that now Positive Path uses. And it's in actually the link to get some of these oils is in the header above. So click on it, check it out. If you've got questions, you know to reach out to us at positivepathlife.com, but both of these oils are in that kit. That's the only reason I bought that kit. There's 9 other bottles of oil in there, and I only wanted these 2. And for the first several months, I only used these 2 until I started getting educated on how great the other ones were. But my point is I started where I was at. I started taking that first step to being chemical free, to taking my home toxic free, to keep my son and I safe. It started with one problem and a very, very simple and very inexpensive solution. It was also a solution that didn't have chemicals going into my system or something that was potentially Ambien, Xanax, addictive. So yeah, and it was going to manipulate my body to have to use these foreign chemicals for the rest of my life. So these are great. I don't crave these. I'm not addicted to these. I don't even use these to sleep anymore because I am in a place now where I can just, I've reconditioned enough where I can sleep without them. Although I do use essential oils every night to sleep just because they are very soothing, and I do get a good night's sleep when I have noticeably better night's sleep when I have the diffuser running as to when I don't. But to recap, when I was back then and I couldn't sleep at all, having something like this, it seems like a small thing to me now, is a miracle then. So if you guys are having trouble sleeping, or you're not getting enough sleep, you're pulling this 4 or 5 hour thing, 6 hour thing, which I'm not pointing any fingers. I still do that sometimes now. I'm working on it. We're all work in progress. Totally get it. There's no judgment. But if you guys find yourself in that space and you're waking up frequently and you can't sleep, there's a simple solution. It's in the header above. Click the link, get the kit. It's the one with the 11 oils, and it comes with a diffuser. If you got questions about it, you're not exactly sure, that you know how to get a hold of us. PositivePathLife.com, and shoot us we have contact us tab. We love hearing from you guys. We love when you guys reach out and like, hey, what's up with this wellness kit? Like, what's the deal with this? Ask away. We are available through our website in the contact us tab, or if you reach out to us and you prefer phone, then go ahead and put that in there. We don't share information with anybody. We protect your privacy. And one of our coaches, either myself or one of the other coaches, will call you back and answer any questions you have if you have a few questions before you're ready to buy your wellness kit. So you guys check it out. If this is an issue you're working through or trying to fix, then consider this your solution. I promise you it works. It's fantastic. And if you're ready to get going with the wellness assessment, you want to get product and some coaching, whether it's effective fitness, clean nutrition, or a chemical-free home, or a combination of the 3. Go to our website again at positivepathlife.com and click on the $99 wellness assessment. One of our coaches will be scheduling with you right after that goes through to our inbox. And if questions, contact us. You guys check us out on YouTube. Check us out on our Facebook page here. Obviously, we're on YouTube as well. We have content loaded up in there. Love your comments. Love the interaction. We love hearing from you guys. So, please reach out if you got anything, and we will talk to you soon. Make it a positive path day, guys. Later on.